Lotsho nomthwangazo omuhle siyalamukela njalo kwesinye isiqephu sethu sezindaba kumsakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio. Namhla zili-11 kuNtulikazi ngomnyaka ka-2025. Indaba lizethulelwa ngikhethiwe Chuma. Kwesihamba phambili namhlanje sokulokukhathazeka ngokungaphumeli imiceke ngengxoxo zeGukurawundi eziqhubekayo. Owayengungqongqoshe osebenza ngokuzikhandla kuhulumende womanyano uChamisa angaba ngumongameli oqotho kweleZimbabwe, kutsho uChuma. uMahere uhlokoza imlindi ngokulungiswa kwesibhedlela sasePharirenyathwa. Nanzi indaba zethu ngokugcweleyo. Isinqumo sikahulumende sokuvimba intatheli zindaba ukuba zilalele ukuqhutshwa kwezingxoxo zeGukurawundi lezi eziqhutshwa zinduna sokusolwe kakhulu. Iqembu lebhethu likaZulu lithi okufihlwayo mayelana ngengxoxo lezi kusho ukuthi labo abahlukumezayo abazukulalelwa. Baye bakhulumisana lo msakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio lapho abathe uhulumende kumele axoxisane lalabo abasala bengelandawo zokuhlala abaphila ngaphandle kwelizwe. Kwafa izinkulungwane ezingama-20 belahlekelwa izimpilo zabo ngesikhathi seGukurawundi eqhutshwa libandla leZANU-PF. Lo ngqongqoshe ngaleso sikhathi owayengu-Emmerson Mnangagwa. Umongameli wabantu Nelson Chamisa izolo uye wakhumbuza isizwe saseZimbabwe ukuba kwakuhamba njani ngesikhathi esasengungqongqoshe owayekhangele ugatsha lwe-ICT ngesikhathi sikahulumende womanyano. Umongameli uChamisa wasebenza ngokuzikhandla engungqongqoshe kanti njalo waze wabukwa ngulowo wayengumongameli welizwe uRobert Mugabe ukuba ungomunye wabangqongqoshe abasebenze ngokuzikhandla okwedlula bonke. Kusenjalo isiphathamandla sebandla eliphikisayo Stephen Sarkozy Chuma uye watshela umsakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio ukuba umongameli uChamisa engenza umsebenzi oncomeka kakhulu nxa engathatha intambo zokuba ngumongameli welizwe. Ake sizweni uChuma ekhuluma.
Yes, we are very much confident that Advocate Nelson Chamisa is going to deliver for the country if he was to become the president of the Republic of Zimbabwe today. President Chamisa has shown it in the past that is capable of delivering for the nation. During the government of national unity, Advocate Nelson Chamisa made sure that ICT gadgets were accessible to everyone, including those in rural areas. He was so good to the extent that even the dictator, Robert Mugabe, praised him for the splendid job that he was doing during that time, despite the polarity that existed between the opposition and the ruling party. We believe that currently Zimbabwe needs a pro-poor president, a people-centered president, a president like Advocate Nelson Chamisa who understands the conditions that our people are living in. Our people have suffered in every facet, politically, socially, and economically. Henceforth, we need a president who has solutions, a president who end the suffering of our people. From the For Everyone document that Advocate Nelson Chamisa delivered as a manifesto in 2023 general elections, it is very clear that Advocate Chamisa understands and has solutions to solve the current crisis that is facing our country. He's the one who talked about smart agriculture, modern infrastructure, and all that is what Zimbabwe is crying for. Our people are jobless at the moment, our hospitals are empty, and all that is what President Nelson Chamisa promised to solve. Henceforth, we believe that Advocate Nelson Chamisa is the man for the job, and he can do a splendid job like what he did in the past if he had to be given the reins of the presidency.
Owayemela eMount Pleasant etalele ePhalamende umhlonishwa uFatsai Mahere usewabuza imibuzo ebalulekileyo mayelana lokulungiswa kwesibhedlela sasePharirenyathwa okuqhubekayo lapho athe labo abaphiwa lumsebenzi kabazange bahambe ngendlela yokuthola ithenda. uMahere uye wafuna ukwazi njalo ukuba amankampani lawa ngobani kanti njalo baza kubhadalwa malini. Umsakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio Radio uye waxoxisana lomunye wayelilunga ledale lephalamende u-Eric Gono oye wavumelana lo Mahere othe ngaphansi kobuthungameli buka-Emmerson Mnangagwa izinto zenziwa ngentengo ephezulu kakhulu njalo lenkohlakalo. Ake sizweni umhlonishwa uGono ekhuluma lo msakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio.
U-Advocate Mahere ukhulume indaba eqakatheke kakhulu sibhekane nendaba amathenda. Lokhu kubuya ngemva kokubana kube nethenda interchange iTrapablus esingazange sabakwazi ukuthi yaphiwa abantu tenda yakhona ya-advertiswa ngaphi, but sabona sokusetshenzwa kuphela. Manje sesisizwa kuphuma ama-figures, inkalakatha zemali, kodwa nxa sikhangela even kwamanye amazwe alama-interchange amahle kakhulu ukudlula leyana esayibonayo, kodwa abalungisa ngemali eziphansi kulale esizwayo. So nxa sekukhulunywa ngeparallel network refurbishment, sikhangelela ukuthi i-government yeZimbabwe inanzelele layo ukuthi abantu eZimbabwe bayadinga ukuba kwazi ukuthi ngubani olungisa leyo hospital, njalo ithenda yakhona ya-advertiswa ngaphi, ukwenzela ukuthi kungabi nokukhonona esilakho okufana lalokho esikhonona ngakho okwe-interchange le-Trapablus. So kuqakatheke kakhulu okurezwa ngumadamu u-Advocate Mahere, into eqakatheke kakhulu. Siyayisekela i-government yaphumela egcikeni ukuthi amathenda lawa a-advertiswa njani, a-advertiswa ngaphi, ngubani owa-advertisayo, njalo le mali zakhona akuqale zivumelano yiZimbabwe ukuthi izimali ezazisebenzisa, hayi intando yabo abayenzayo.
Owayengungqongqoshe wezemali uTendai Biti obesaziwa njengomunye walabo abasebenza kuhle bengongqongqoshe kugatsha lwezemali selokhu kwaba nguzibuse elizweni, uthi imali engange-44 billion le emenyezelwe ngumthuli Ncube ukuba yiyo esebenze elizweni ingamanga. uBiti uye wachasisa ngokutshintshwa kwalezi nombolo lendlela abakusebenzisileyo eminyakeni edlulileyo. Uye waphosela emakhasini akhe okuxhumana lokho kubonwe ngumsakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio. uBiti uthi ukutshintshwa kwalezi nombolo kulihlazo kakhulu, kanti njalo bakwenzele ukuba bazichasisise ukuba ilizwe leZimbabwe liyaphumelela, kanti kusiyafika umnyaka ka-2030 lebe selilizwe lenelisa ukuzimela lodwa. Uye wathi iningi labantu liyaphakathi kokudubeka, kanti njalo akukho okungaveza ukuba ilizwe liyathuthuka abantu behlupheka. Umongameli webandla lezanu PF lobusa ngodlakela u-Emmerson Mnangagwa sokumceke ukuba uhlose ukubathenga amabandla ukuze athole usekelo lokufuqa udaba lwakhe lokuhlala esikhundleni kuze kube ngumnyaka ka-2013. uMnangagwa usungule uhlelo lwe-Presidential Empowerment Fund emabandleni lapho waza kuphosela imali engange-500,000 etoleni laseMelika. Usaziwayo kwezokuthengiselana u-Obed Masaraure oselokhu ekhuluma kakhulu ngesidingo sokuba kube lohulumende ozabe ebambile kungakayiwa ekhethweni, uye watshela umsakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio ukuba uhulumende okhona uhlose ukugagadlela embusweni, lokhu akwenza phezu kwendleko yokuphila kwezakhamizi. Uye wathi uMnangagwa kumele asuswe esihlalweni kube lohulumende ozabe ebambile ozaletha utshintsho elizweni ukuze kuye kolunye ukhetho. Ekhulumisana lo msakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio, uMasaraure uthe
the idea of trying to appropriate the church and turn it into an instrument for power retention for the elites in power really shows some serious level of disrespecting that God whom they pretend to be praying to. If they did respect the God, they wouldn't be doing these initiatives to try to have the whole church in their pocket. We are also calling upon the church leaders that those who are really genuine church leaders who believe in a Jesus Christ who used to fight for socio-economic justice. Where do they stand in this question where the church is now being forced to be an ally of the elites in power, to impoverish our people, to make sure that more learners drop out of school, to make sure that people don't have health care, to manufacture poverty for our people? Does the serious church want to be part of that? So we call upon progressive churches to shine from these shenanigans. But Emerson Mnangagwa and ZANU-PF have proven to us once again that there is in their project, there's nothing for the people. It is always about them and about them remaining in power. Now, it is high time that Zimbabweans unite and call for the immediate dissolution of this particular government. We need a break from this kind of nonsense. We need to reconstruct our state and develop state institutions that protect our people, not only protecting those who are in power. There is no better time than now to be calling for the dissolution of Emerson Mnangagwa's government, because if we dissolve their government today, we will have time to institute a national transition administration that can go through with the process of reforming our state institutions and move forward to ensure that by the time of 2028 we will be ready for free and fair national elections, so that we bury the issue of contested elections, which are always which are always disputed among other things, and have a clean slate and start building Zimbabwe.
Emashingo omunye othungamela abasha kubandla eliphikisayo uKelvin Tinaro uye wabuyela enkantolo namhlanje lapho kuqala ukushushiswa kwecala lakhe enkantolo yeMashingo Magistrates Court. UTinaro wetheswa amacala angekhoyo ukuqoqa izakhamizi ukuba zibhikishela uEmerson Mnangagwa ukuze asuswe esihlalweni. Umsakazo weCitizens Movement Radio uyaxhumana loTinaro ukuze asinike imininingwana ngokuvele enkantolo.
Right, ndinokutendai mutori wenhau. Hongu nhasi tanga tiri kudare paMasvingo Magistrates Court apo patanowana kesi yedu kana kuti mhosva yandanga ndipomerwa ichikwanisa kunoraswa nedare sezvo hurumende kana kuti state yatadza kuprovida umboo hunobudisa pachena kuti mhosva iyi ndeyechokwadi, izvo zvinova zvangoratidzawo kuruzhinji rweZimbabwe kuti hurumende yanga isina umboo kana kuti yanga ichinatsokuziva kuti mhosva iyi ndeyemanyepo, asi kwanga kuchingova iri minzi yekuda kuwana kunyaradza kana kuti kuvhundutsira vechidiki vane chekuita mune zvematongerwo enyika, especially vari kudivi rebato rinopikisa reopposition. Saka nhasi mhosva iyi yakwanisa kunge ichiraswa mushure mekunge Honorable Advocate Martin Mureri vanga vachindimiririra vamira chaizvo kusvika hurumende kana kuti state kana kuti CIO yatanga chipinda nayo mudare yakwanisa kukurirwa zvaita kuti mhosva inge ichinoraswa. Saka ndinongonzwa kutendai mhuri yeZimbabwe vakaramba vakamira nesu, rambaizve makamira neavo vachiri kumatare nemhosva dzakasiyana-siyana dzavari kupomerwa dziri dzemanyepo, asi kuti hurumende ichida kuwana kunyaradza vechidiki vane muono wakanaka nenyika inoyi, vachipikisa Vision 2030 unova muono watiri kuona kuti hakuna kwatinokwanisa kuenda nawo senyika. Vechidiki tiri kuona kuti hurumende hapana zvairi kuita zvinobatika zvokuti ingakwanisa kuti itonge kusvika 2030. I thank you.
Inkantolo ephezulu izolo iye yayala unozindaba u-Edmund Kudzai ukuba abhadale igqwetha, kanti njalo isiphathamandla sebandla eliphikisayo uFatsai Mahere imali engange-100,000 edoleni leMelika ngokwehlisa isithunzi sakhe. Lokhu kuza ngemva kokuba uKudzai wabhala udaba lapho wayethi uMahere uthandana lendoda ayishadileyo. uKudzai wezindaba zeKhukhuriko esebenza ngamakhasi okuxhumana uthe lesi sinqumo uzokuyasiphikisa, kanti njalo usole omunye wabahluleli kulolu daba uJustice Neville Wamambo njengomahluleli okhohlakeleyo. NgoLwesithathu umsakazo weCitizens Movement Radio uye wakhuluma ngendaba yokuswelakala kwentuthuko esabelweni saseMwenezi selokhu kwatholakala uZibuse ngomnyaka ka-1980 iloba uhulumende obusayo elokhu ethembisa utshintsho. Namhlanje siyesaxoxisana lomunye wezakhamizi uTinei Maphepha oyisakhamizi saseMwenezi othe izakhamizi zakule indawo kumele zime ukuvotela ibandla leZANU-PF ngoba liletha udubo olukhulu kanti njalo liyehluleka ukuba lithuthukise indawo lokulungisa imigwaqo kanye lokwakha izikolo lamaklinika. Siye sakhulumisana laye uMaphepha kumsakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio othe abantu kabavotele utshintsho lwangempela oluza kuletha intuthuko elizweni lesigabeni sabo.
As long as ZANU-PF is in power, Mwenezi remains the poorest district in Zimbabwe. Regardless of how many times people of Mwenezi vote ZANU-PF better than all other districts in Zimbabwe, it remains the poorest district in everything. Be it roads, they remain death traps. Schools remain ramshackles. Clinics remain a pipe dream. Safe drinking water remains a preserve for the elites. The funny part of it is our people vote ZANU-PF for fear of political persecution, but they have absolutely nothing to show for that. Mwenezi remains the face of poverty in the country. Against this assertion, I therefore urge the people of Mwenezi to dump ZANU-PF and vote for real change in future elections. The change which comes with none other than President Advocate Nelson Chamisa. Thank you.
Sokulokukhala okukhulu okuvela emphakathini ngenxa yengcekeza esedolobheni elikhulu lelizweni ikakhulu ku-First Street lapho sokugcwele khona abathengisayo kanye lengcekeza. Umsakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio uye waxoxisana lesinye sezakhamizi saseHarare uMnyaradzi Masiwa otshele umsakazo ukuba ingcekeza eseHarare iveza khona ukwehluleka kukahulumende webandla leZANU-PF eminyakeni ngama-45. Uye wakhuluma lo msakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio wathi,
It's now 45 years after independence. We are enduring the misgovernance of the ZANU-PF regime. You look, when you happen to walk through the First Street, you can't imagine the mess that has been deposited in the First Street. There are vendors in each and every corner, at each and every food stop of First Street. You come across vendors selling different types of products. There is litter, uncollected garbage everywhere in the city of Harare. This is regrettable. This is unimaginable. I don't want to put the blame in vendors, but the blame is within the misgovernment of the ZANU-PF regime. You know, if people are unemployed, if people are misemployed, if people are underpaid, they will resort to anything that can bring food in the table. You know, there are teachers selling different products, vending in Harare. There are nurses, there are doctors, there are police officers and soldiers selling different products after work. You notice swelling of population in Harare after 4, instead of an opposite situation where we expect the population to reduce after 4 p.m. So this is an indication that we've got a lot of people who are being underpaid, who have resorted to vending in Harare. This is regrettable. We call upon the government to consider constructing more industry, to consider creating more employment, to consider funding small-scale businesses that can sustain the day-to-day living of individuals.
Umantshi waseHarare uDonald Ndorowei obekhangelelwe ukuba alethe isinqumo ngesicelo sebail sikalowo engungqongqoshe uWalter Mzembi akavelanga enkantolo namhlanje. Ngalesi sizathu leso ukulalelwa kwesicelo sebail sokudluliselwe mhla zili-14 kuyona le inyanga. Lokhu sokukhangelwe njengendlela eyinye eyokuphuzisa ukwahlulela leli cala kanti njalo sokulethe ukukhathazeka ngokuzimela kwezomthetho. Umongameli waseKenya uWilliam Ruto usesolwe kakhulu ngokulaya amapholisa kulelo lizwe ukuba adubule bonke ababhikishayo, abadubule ezinyaweni kodwa bengabadubuleli ukubabulala. Inhlanganiso ye-United Nations kanye lamaqula abantu abalwela amalungelo abantu sebemchothoze kakhulu umongameli waseKenya kanye leziphathamandla ngokusebenzisa udlame ezakhamizini ezingakwazi ukuzivikela. Ilizwe laseKenya liphakathi kwembhikisho lapho abantu bebhikishela ukuba uRuto akaphume esihlalweni ngenxa yokwehluleka ukulungisisa ezomkhonomi kulelo lizwe. Ngesikhangele kwezemidlalo, kuliviki ngumdlalo yama-20 emidlalweni yeCastle Premier Soccer League ekhangelelwe ukuba idlalwe ngempelaviki. Iqembu laseHarare lingadlali kuhle iDynamos ikhangelelwe ukuba idlalele ukusinda enkundleni yase-Ascot Stadium eGweru lapho abaza kudlala khona leTel1 kusasa. Nansi eminye imidlalo eza kudlalwa ngempelaviki. iHerentals iza kudlala leSimba Bora, ZPC Kariba iza kudlala leManika, FC Platinum yona iza kudlala leChicken Inn, Yada iza kudlala leMoz, iBikita Minerals yona iza kudlala leKwekwe United, kuthi Ingezi Platinum idlale leScotland, bese kusithi Highlanders yona iza kudlala leGreen Fuel, kanti iTriangle iza kudlala leCaps United. Iqembu le-Arsenal selimemezele ukuba lithenge ukapteni weBrentford uChristian Norgard nge-£15 million. Kusenjalo iqembu leTottenham lona lithenge owaseGhana uMohamed Kudus. INottingham yona yathenga uMorgan Gibbs White odlala ngaphakathi. Amaqembu la phakathi kokuzilungiselela ukuba baqale imidlalo yabo mhla zili-16 kunyanga ezayo. Ukuziphetha lezi ndaba kumsakazo weCitizens Movement Radio nazo bezihamba phambili. Sokulokukhathazeka ngenxa yokungaphumi imigceke kwezingxoxo eziqhutshwayo zeGugurawundi. Owayekungqongqoshe osebenza ngokuzikhandla ngesikhathi sikahulumende womanyano uNelson Chamisa angenza ngcono ukuba ngumongameli welizwe, kusho uChuma. uMahere uhlokoza imlindi ngokulungiswa kwesibhedlela sasePharirenyathwa. Siziphetha lapha lezi ndaba.